percentage is 14.28 percentage. R percentage is 14.28 percentage. Time period is nothing but 1 year 9 months. Time period is nothing but 1 year 9 months. Principal is nothing but 980. Principal is 980. Find the amount and find the compound interest. Find the amount and find the compound interest. Idea remains the same. 1 year 9 months. First it is 1 year. Next it is 9 months. Next it is 9 months. 9 months is nothing but 9 out of 12, which is 3/4 of an year. 3/4 of an year. First 1 year, 14.28 percentage is 1 by 7. So it is 1 by 7. But for the second year, it is not 12 months. It is 3/4 of an year. For entire year, it is 1/7. So 3/4 of an year is 3 by 4 into 1/7. This is 3 by 7 and it is 3 by 28. 3 by 28. Now the idea remains the same. For 7, 1 increase, it has become 8. For 28, 3 increase, it has become 31. 7 28s are 196. 31 8s are 248. 196 becomes 980. So it is into 5. Into 5. So CA is nothing but 52 into 5, which is 260. Amount is nothing but 248 into 5. 248 into 5. I hope the idea is clear. Right? Once you understand the idea, then the logic becomes very simple. As you know that we will avoid formula usage. We will try everything through our conceptual clarity. First it is 1 year, next it is 9 months. 9 months is nothing but 9 out of 12. 9 out of 12 is 3/4 of an year. For year the rate of interest is 1 by 7. So 3/4 of an year is 3 by 4 into 1 by 7, which is 3 by 28. On 7, which is 1 increase, 8. On 28 there is 3 increase, which is 31. 7 is 8, 28 is 31. 7 8 28s are 196. 31 8s are 248. Now it is 196, but according to the question it is 980. 196 5s are 980. So 248 into 5, 52 into 5. Question number 4. I hope it is clear. Question number 4. I hope it is clear. Just listen to the question by question. Wherever there is a drawback, we will discuss on another concept. Question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 4 overwrite. Question number 5. Idea clear, right? Kindly reply it in the live chat in case if it is clear to you. Is it clear? Is it clear? Suresh, just hold, sir. First we are discussing entire compound interest based problems beta. After we discuss compound interest based problems, then I will discuss SI. Today the class is again on CI because SI is very easy compared to CI. Right? I hope it is clear. Question number 5. Write down one more question. Question number 5. Question is R percentage is 20 percentage. Ravi, you have asked a doubt. It will be crystal clear to you because you are so good in fundamentals. We have discussed the first 2 questions into fundamentals. Time period is 2 years 6 months. Time period is 2 years 6 months. P is 1200. P is 1200. Find CI. Find CI. R percentage is 20 percentage. Time period is 2 years 6 months. Principal is 1200. Without using any formula, we will solve the toughest of the questions very easy. Right? It is 2 years 6 months. First it is for first year. First it is for first year. Second it is for second year. Third, we do not require entire year. We require only 6 months. We require only 6 months, which is nothing but half of the total year. Half of the total year. So first year 20 percentage is nothing but 1 by 5, which is nothing but 1 by 5. Second year also it is nothing but 1 by 5. Third year it is half of 1 by 5. Half of 1 by 5 is 1 by 10. Right? 1 by 10. Now the question becomes very easy. On 5 there is one increase which is 6. On 5 there is one increase which is 6. On 10 there is one increase which is 11. So this is nothing but 5 5s are 25, 25 10s are 250. 250. 250 it is nothing but 254s are 1000, remaining is 200. So 200 is nothing but 0.8. 0.8, 4.8, 6 6 are 36, 36 11s are 396. So what is extra? Extra is nothing but 146. So CA is nothing but 146 into 4.8. See here, no usage of any formula. Absolute clarity, we will get the answer. Absolute clarity, we will get the answer. I hope the idea is clear. Model by model, we will discuss all the questions. I will discuss a shortcut. Please write down. This question is a original competitive exam question. R percentage is 12.5 percentage. Time period is 3 years. Time period is 3 years. SI minus CI, it is 12.5. SI minus CI is 12.5. Find the principal. Listen carefully. First, I will tell you the traditional method. Write method 1. ANC. Method 1. Method 2. ANC. Derived conclusion. Derived conclusion. Second will take 5 seconds. First also is very easy. Right? First is the method. Second method is derived from method 1, which is 12.5 percentage, which is 1 by 8. So assume principal is 8 cube, which is 512. 1/8 of first year, second year and third year. 1/8 of 512, which is nothing but 8. 6 are 48, which is 64. Here also 64. Here also 64. 1/8 of 64 is 8. Here it will become 8, 8, 1. I hope it is clear, right? You don't need to do all this. I will tell you a shortcut. 1/8 of 512 is 64. 1/8 of 512. SI for first year, SI for second year, SI for third year. CI is nothing but SI plus interest on previous interest. Interest on previous interest. Interest on previous interest. 1/8 of 64 is 8. For this 8, for this 8, for this 8, 1. Now see here how the students will solve it is CI minus SI, which is given as 12.5. SI how much it is? 64 plus 64 plus 64. CI how much it is? 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 1. This will be cancelled. This is the remaining, which is nothing but 25. 25 is becoming 12.5, or 12.5 is becoming 25. So it is into 2. Into 2. Into 2. Or reverse is, it is by 2. 25 is R per the R percentage by 2. Answer is nothing but 512 by 2. Answer is 256. No formula, nothing is required. Answer is 256. Please do not use this method. This method, if you try to use, maximum 45 seconds it takes to solve the question. Maximum 45 seconds it takes to solve the question. We will optimize the question into 10 seconds. We will optimize the question into 10 seconds by using method 2. By using method 2. Let us see method 2. Shall we see method 2? Method 2. Please write down a note. Write down a note. Note. You will never understand how my 2 hours class will just flow like that. If R percentage is 1 by X. If R percentage is 1 by X. I have already concluded, and the time period is 3 years. And the time period for 3 years. CI minus SI is given by 3 into X plus 1. Please write down this. If R percentage is 1 by X, time period is 3 years, Ci minus Si is 3 into X plus 1. If it is for 1 by X only, what is the question given? Question is no need of using any stupid A plus B percentage. 12.5 percentage, which is 1 by 8. Ci minus Si, Ci minus Si is 12.5. 12.5. Find the principal. Over answer. It is nothing but 25. A 25 for if principal is denominator power 3 or x power 3. This is for x power 3. This is for x power 3. 3 8s are 24 plus 1 25. 25 is for 512. 25 is for 512. 12.5 is half. Directly it is 256. I hope the logic is clear. If R percentage is 1 by X and the time period is 3 years, where the principal is X cube, where the principal is X cube. Sir, how you got it? First year, second year, third year. You know that I will discuss the proof for everything. So first year it will be x square, here also x square, here also x square. 1 by x of x square, x. For this x, 1 by x of x, 1. What is the conclusion? 3x plus 1. I hope the proof is also clear. Directly you will get the answer. Right? Directly. Ananya, I have already discussed. This is the second class of SI and CI. Already yesterday 25 to 30 problems we have discussed. Half yearly, quarterly, number of days, everything is over. My old students already knows it. Right? Already we have discussed all that. I think you are very late. Students are already preparing. Students have subscribed to our YouTube channel. They are already listening. You are asking at the end of the class half yearly. We have done half yearly, 2 years, 6 months, 2 years, 9 months. Everything we have done. Now see how beautifully, right? How beautifully the toughest questions can be solved very, very easily. I hope the proof is also clear. Time period is 10 seconds it takes to solve the question. Ci minus Si. Ci minus Si is 64. Find the principal. Directly tell me the answer. 20 percentage is 1 by 5. 3 into 5. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 is for 125. Question is 64. Answer over. 500. How easy it is. Less than 10 seconds it takes to solve the question. If anybody asks how you got 3x plus 1, this is the proof. I want my enrolled video course students, right? Free users, I will not give that much love, right? Enrolled students, I want them to be unique. I want them to be exceptionally good, right? In your class, you should be a champion, sir. Exceptionally good in my areas, right? Obviously, they are the students who trusted me and paid money. It is my responsibility to take care of the students who paid, right? If you have paid 10 to 15,000 rupees in a coaching institute, the coaching institute should take care of you. Go out and tell them that I paid 2,500. Sir is conducting this many hours of classes. My sir has introducing Oxford University MBA graduate and local teachers, BTech pass outs looking for another job, coming and taking classes for 150, 200 rupees per year. Right? How much time it takes? Less than 10 seconds to solve. Go out and tell that we are Anil Nair's students. Right? Show an attitude. Because you should have an attitude, because your content knowledge is very, very ahead of others. If your friend is using formula, you will laugh at them. Time period is 2 years. Similarly, for 2 years also, we will derive afterwards. CI for C. It is nothing but 57. Find the principal. right? 16.67, which is nothing but 1 by 6, which is nothing but 1 by 6 over answer. So what will be the difference? 3 into 6 plus 1, which is nothing but 19. 19 is for 6 cube, 216. By the time you say the answer, your students, your classmates will be solving, right? 216 into 3, 648 over answer, right? Over answer. I hope it is clear, right? Absolutely solid concepts. In case if you are there in any part of India, you go out and, sir, this is how SICA is taught by a person on live class. You are using PTR percentage, N into K and everything. Not even a single formula I will use it in any of my classes. If I am using a formula, I will discuss the proof. I will discuss the proof behind that formula. That is the beauty about our classes. That's the beauty about our classes. Right? I hope it is clear. SI for two years. SI for 2 years, it is 40. CI for 2 years, it is 40.8. 40.8. Find R percentage. Very easy question. Very easy question. For 2 years it is 40. First year 20, second year 20. Totally these total should be 40.8. So extra will be 0.8. What is R value? 10 seconds problem. Point R by 20. Answer is 4 percentage. No formulas. Where is the formula here, sir? Right? In case of SI, interest every year remains the same. Interest every year remains the same. In case of SI, interest every year remains the same. CI is nothing but SI plus interest on interest. For 2 years 40. First year 20, second year 20. Second year 40.8. Already 40 is there. Extra 0.8. So it is nothing but X percentage of 20 is 0.8. I don't need to write this. X is 20 by 0.8. 0.8 by 20. Finish. Right. Next question. These are all very, very easy questions. You don't need to spend so much time. You don't need to spend so much time, sir. SI for 2 years, this kind of concepts, this kind of shortcuts, I really doubt whether you will get it in your coaching centers even after paying so much of. They will invest on their rentals, they will invest on saving money. My investment is giving more at a 1/10 of the original market price. SI for 2, SI for 2 and CI for 2. So these is nothing but my students, just by looking at a question, you can tell the answer. What will be the answer, beta? Answer is nothing but thematic based learning. First year 6, second year 6. Total extra is 5. These for the first year and these for the second year. Extra is 5 out of 6, 83.33 percentage. I hope the idea is clear. Right? Already Gautam, we have discussed half. We have discussed Gautam, it is R percentage is 10 percentage for 1 year. For half yearly, it is 1 by 2 into 1 by 10, 1 by 20. Already we discussed. Next few questions, please write down.
Speed is increased by 3 meter per second. Time is decreased by 20 seconds. Listen carefully. Right? 20 seconds. Speed is decreased by 2 meter per second. Time period is increased by 20 seconds. Find speed, find distance and find time. Again listen carefully. Unfortunately, Raghav, I am from a Telugu medium background. I studied in a Jilla Parishad High School where my 10th class school fees is yearly 750 rupees. This is the best what I can speak in English. I am not from the international schools. I hope if my English you understand my English, I think it's good for you. Otherwise, I cannot do anything. Right? Now, again, solution. Listen carefully. faster speed by slower speed, faster speed by slower speed, it is 3 and 2. But according to the question, difference is 5. This all you don't need to write, but I am explaining. Difference between the speeds is 5. Difference between the speeds is 5. Difference is 1. So multiply by 5. This is 15 and it is 10. So top one it is 15, next it is 10. If you observe, s plus 3 is 15, s minus 2 is 10. Original speed directly I got it as 12. Pure common sense way of solving. Common sense way of solving. Next, if I take time periods, listen carefully. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. Faster time by slower time. Faster time by slower time. Faster time. Speed ratio is 3:2. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. 3 by 2 will become 2 by 3. Difference is 1. Observe the question. If I observe the question, difference between time is nothing but 40 seconds. Difference is 1. So multiply by 40. This is 80 and it is 120. So here it is 80 and here it is 120. If you observe, t minus 20 is 80, time period is 100. So time period is 100 seconds. Over answer. How beautifully you can solve the question without writing the equation. Without writing the equation. I hope it is clear, right, sir? If the difference is not 1, it could be any value, Utkarsha. Suppose if it is not 3 by 2, if it is 5 by 10, difference is 1 and 2. Here it is 5, multiply according, make the ratio same, it does not matter. That also we will discuss. That also we will discuss. Time is 100, again I am explaining. Speed ratio is 3:2, time ratio will become 2:3. Difference is 1. Difference, that question also we are discussing, Utkarsha. Just speed ratio 3:2, time ratio 2:3. Difference is 1. But according to the question, difference is 40. 1 is becoming 40. 2 40s are 80, 3 40s are 120. 80 corresponds to the first value. T minus 20 is 80. Time will become t minus 20 is 80. Time is 100 seconds. I hope you are all with me. Absolutely easy way to solve if you understand it. SSC original question. X plus y plus z is 0. 3y square plus x square plus z square by 2y square minus xz. 2y square minus z. Options 2. Next is 1. Next is 3 by 2. Next is 5. Next is 5. 5 by 3. 5 by 3. 4. There are so many classes we took it. Think without ink. For algebra, if you see, already I explained there are 4 kinds of questions that will come in algebra, which I explained, and I took 4 hours class on this. The video course students knows that. Question contains variables, answer contains variables. Question contains variables, answer contains values. Question contains values, answer contains variables. Question contains values, answer also contains values. Answer also contains values. In this one, we will substitute values. Please write down. We will substitute values for this method. It will be used for this one. Substitution can be used for this. Substitution can be used for first and second. First and second. This is nothing but you will approximate it or you will simplify it. These also approximate it or simplify it after substitution. After substitution. If the question contains variables, answer contains variables, you will substitute. If the question contains variables, answer contains values, again you will substitute. Easy way to solve. Put a dummy variable 0. Z 0. This is out. This is out. X is minus y. So put substitute 4 by 2, answer is 2. Answer is 2. More than solving the question, please listen carefully to these 4 approaches. Otherwise, you will not come to know which method to use. 1. Question contains variables. Answer contains variables. Question contains variables. Answer contain numerical values. Question contains values. Answer contains variables. Question contains values. Answer contains values. Substitution, please use it in the first 2. Substitution, please use it in the first 2 methods. Question, use it in the first 2 methods. Please use it in the first 2 methods. I hope it is clear. Use it in the first 2 methods. Understand the concept more than the answers. Answers will follow if your concepts are good. If you do not know all the concepts, and whatever you know, if you think that they are only the concepts, you are living like a frog in a well. I hope it is clear, right, sir? Write a few more questions. Right, let me see. I hope it is clear. Write few more questions. X cube plus y cube. X cube plus y cube plus z cube is 3 into 1 plus xyz. 3 into 1 plus xyz. P is, again it is an SSC original question, y plus z minus x. It is actually a similar CAT mock question which I created 4 years before, z plus x minus y. R is nothing but x plus y minus z. Options are p cube plus q cube plus r cube minus 3pqr. Whenever you see the question, you should know which method to use when. I am more interested in concepts more than the problem solving. 6 and 9. Again, if you see, question contains variables. Question contains variables. All variables are there. Answer contains numerical values. Answer contains numerical values. Substitute. Put z value 0. This is out, this is out. Put y value 0. So, this is also out. So, x cube equivalent to 3. Put y and z 0. 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 So, this will be p cube. P is minus x. P is minus x. So, minus x cube. Q is x, x cube. R is x, x cube. Minus 3 into PQR. P is nothing but minus x. I hope it is clear, right, sir? Q is nothing but x. R is nothing but x. So minus x cube cancel. It is x cube. Minus into minus plus. So it is 3x cube. It is 4x cube. 4 into 3, 12. Very, very easy question. Question contains variables. Answer contains numerical values. Question contains variables. Answer contains numerical values. What is the concept that to be used? Substitute. Concept to be used? Substitute. What are we doing in this problem? We are simplifying the problem. We are simplifying the problem. If you simplify the problem by substitution, the toughest question becomes the easiest question. This is nothing but an original SSC question. This is nothing but an original SSC question. Take any value that comes into your mind, you will get the answer. Take any value that comes into your mind, you will get the answer. Take any value that comes into your mind, you will get the answer. You will get the answer. I hope it is clear, right, sir? You take any number, you will get this answer, right? So I think these are some of the questions. Write down few more questions, sir. Right? Not only the questions which are discussed, I will create a new more questions also, so that the students will not trouble. Students will not create a trouble. One student asked me this. Question number 3. Listen carefully to every question, sir. ABC are natural numbers. ABC are natural numbers such that ABC are natural numbers such that S minus A is to S minus B is to S minus C. It is nothing but 1 is to 7 is to 4. Find A is to B is to C. Find A is to B is to C. Options are 2S is given by A plus C plus B. A plus B plus C by 2. Options are 8 is to 10 is to 6. Just learn from every question how I am going to solve it. Right? If I were to write this exam, learn from the 14 years of experience and 350 plus batches. 11 is to 5 is to 8. A, B, C are natural numbers such that S minus A is to S minus B is to S minus C is 1 is to 7 is to 4. A is to B is to C is how much? 2S is A plus B plus C plus A plus B plus C by 2. A is to B is to C. Look at Anil Nair's way of solving. I don't need to solve the equation. What most of the students they will do it. S minus A K, S minus B. What you will do is S minus A is K, S minus B is 7K, S minus C is 4K. You will add all of this and you are doing it. In case if you are thinking it like this, please avoid it. This is an original CAT question. You are here to learn the concepts from Anil Nair. Now, if this question is there, how I looked at this question is, first I will read the question. A, B, C are natural numbers such that S minus A, S minus B, S minus C ratio is 1 is to 7 is to 4. Find A is to B is to C. First observation. This is maximum. S minus B is 7. S minus A is 1. S minus C is 4. If you just listen, probably 20-30 seconds you can solve it without adding. Please see here. What is the maximum value? You can take K here. That also not required. That is a constant. S minus B 7K. SC is a constant. This is the definition. This is maximum. If it is maximum, B is preceded by a negative sign. B will be minimum. That means B value should be minimum in the answer. B value should be minimum in the ratio. B is maximum. B is not the minimum. So there are two options. This one and this one. Okay. Next. S minus A is K. K means it is 1. It is a minimum. If this is minimum, A should be maximum. A should be maximum. A should be maximum. B should be minimum. What is the answer? 11 is to 5 is to 8. How much time it takes just to look at a question and answer it? Please tell me, sir. Why you need to take S minus A as K, S minus B as 7K, S minus C as 4K, add all the values, substitute 2S equivalent to A plus 2S equivalent to A plus B plus C. Sorry, sir. 2S is nothing but A plus B plus C. 2S is nothing but A plus B plus C. I hope it is clear, right? Just by looking at a question, you can get the answer. Just by looking at a question, you will get the answer. Again, second time I am explaining, listen carefully. Every question, your complete attention should be there on the concept, sir. Because only if you understand it, right, you will be able to think like me in the further classes. S minus A is K. S minus B is 7K. S minus C is 4K. In the ratio given S minus A is to S minus B is to S minus C. What is the maximum value? 7. S minus B is 7. That means 7 will be maximum. If 7 is maximum, S1 definition is given. B is preceded by a minus sign. So B should be minimum. B should be minimum. In the answer ratio, B should be minimum. 8 is to 10 is to 6, it is out. 7 is to 8 is to 9, it is out. Just looking at a question, no mathematics is involved, just my observation, A and C is out. Next, S minus A is 1. 1 is lowest. A is preceded by a minus sign. If 1 is minimum, A should be maximum. In the ratio, A should be maximum. 11 is to 5 is to 8. Absolutely scintillating concepts I am going to discuss. Do not miss any single problem. These concepts or these approaches you will not find in the regular textbook. This comes out from the 14 years experience and sending 100 percentile almost 8 times in the last 10 years. I hope it is clear, right, sir? Market price is 720. Selling price is 550.80. First discount percentage is given as 10%. Second discount percentage is given as X percentage, find X. Sir, this came in my mock. Can you please solve it? Options are 15%, 12%, 18% and 14%. 15, 12, 18 and 14. This is a question taken from the bank. Right? This is the question taken from bank. Right? This is the question taken from bank. So, market price is the initial value, selling price is the final value. Final value is, again, this question, if I am solving 10 to 15 seconds it takes to solve the question. Anything that you take less than 1 minute to solve, your preparation is going wrong way, right? You have to join for ANC video classes for only simple reason. Great teachers, great teaching, scintillating shortcuts. Period. It is 720. First is discount is 0.9. I will go by the answer option. If it is 15% discount, it is 0.85. Over answer. Answer is 15%. How much time it takes? 0.85 is nothing but 85 by 100. 85 is divisible by 17. Easy question, sir. 85 is divisible by 17. 85 is divisible by 17. Answer should also be divisible by 17. 550.80. 17 3s are 51, 40. 17 2s are 34, 68. 17 4s are 68. Over. Answer is 15. 10 to 15 seconds to solve the question. Right, Jitendra? My enrolled students have got 12 hours on permutation, combination and probability. In case if you are an enrolled student, you might have got 10 to 12 hours of concepts. 10 to 12 hours you might have got the concept. Right? Please remember here 550.80. Prashant, don't do this mistake. This digital sum is 9. 720 is already 9. 9 into any number it will give you 9. I hope you have understood the mistake, Prashant. 720 is already given as 9. 9 into any number will give you 9. You don't require 18. 720 is 9. Again I am explaining. Market price is 720. Selling price is always the final value. 550.80 is obtained because discount is applied on market price. 720 into 10% discount. 10% discount will be 0.9. Right? Second discount I don't know. Ashutosh, I hope it is clear. First discount is 15%. On 115 less it is 0.85. 0.85 is nothing but divisible by 17. If this is also divisible by 17, answer will be right. First option. I checked it out. 550.80. 17 3s are 51, 40. 17 2s are 34, 68. Very, very easy questions. Are in your coaching centers, are they multiplying and solving it? Are they doing it as X value and dividing it? Oh, please listen to them and waste your chances of clearing. You will not get into your dream job. You will not get into your dream B school if you go by that logic. Right? I hope it is clear. Ashu, I hope it is clear. Idea is clear, right, sir? Very, very important concept. This is the question asked by a student, right? A student saying that, sir, I am finding fractions to percentages. Please write down, sir. Fractions to percentages, approximate values. After this, we will solve question by question. You will fall in love with the kind of think without ink initiative. Approximation. Fraction to percentages, approximation. Listen carefully. First question, 329 divided by 637 approximately. Listen, right? Amit Singh, concentrate. I will take up your doubt. I think there are good number of students who are listening to me for the first time. Those who are listening to me for the first time, I use a thematic based learning. Thematic based learning, right? In case if you want to know, if any teachers are watching, this is the finest learning mechanism used all over the world. Finland uses this learning mechanism. Finland is considered to be the best education system all over the world. So I am taking lot of good things from various countries where the education system is very strong. India, we are not an education system. Ours is an examination system. 20 years of continuous education. On a mother's birthday, we cannot take a white paper and write down how much we love our mother in our own language, but go to stupid Archie's gallery, read what an American poet Tennyson wrote about his mother in a poetic way, pay money for that card and write from me to my mother as if we wrote it. Something to think about, right? 329 by 637. Very, very important concept. Please write down, sir. Very, very important concept. I want everybody to listen carefully to this concept. Very, very important concept. Right. Now see. 3 by 6. 3 by 6. Listen carefully. 3 by 6. What is the simplest ratio? 1 is to 2. Add 1 and add 2. If I add 1 and 2, it is 4 by 8. 4 by 8 is nothing but 1 by 2. Original ratio is 1 by 2. If I add in the same ratio, the answer will not change. 10 by 30. Listen carefully. 10 by 30. 10 by 30 is in what ratio? 1 by 3. So if I add any number which is of the form 1 by 3, 4 by 12, it will become 14 by 42. 14 by 42 is 1 by 3, which is the same ratio. You should know this, otherwise it will be very difficult in your arithmetic based DI. 15 by 60. So if I subtract it 2 and 8, this will become 13 by 52. 13 by 52 is 1 by 4. Question is also 1 by 4. Very, very important concept. Listen carefully. Very, very important concept. You should know it. 15 by 60. 15 by 60 is 1 by 4. 1 is to 4. If I do any values which are in the form 1 is to 4, 15 minus 2, 16 minus 8. 13 by 52, 1 is to 4. I hope it is clear. Write one more example. 20 by 80. It is 1 is to 4. So if I add 1 is to 4, this will become 21 by 84, which is of the form 1 is to 4. Please write down this concept. If you know this concept, you can solve a lot of problems very, very fast. It's very, very important in your arithmetic, especially in percentages. Very, very important concept. Please write down. Right? There are lot of competitors who are distracting our class other than the students who are very eager to learn the concepts. Other people, nonsense people, my way of answering will be straight. 1 is to 2. I hope this concept is clear. Is it clear? Shall I go to the next problem? If you know this, you do not need a calculator. I hope it is clear. Right? We will discuss this question. Right? I don't know. Right? This is taken from our 8th class NCERT textbook. Fundamentals are very, very important. Right? Fundamentals are very, very important. First one. Please take down this question. 137 by 202. 137 by 202. Listen carefully. Step number 1. If I take 137 by 202, it is approximately 1 by 2, which is 50%. So 50% means subtract 2 in the denominator, it should be there in the ratio 1 is to 2. This is as equivalent to 136 by 200. 136 by 200 is nothing but 68%. Options are closer to 68%. I hope it is clear. Right? Options are closer to 68%. Right? Options are closer to 68%. I hope it is clear. I will tell multiple varieties. 137 by 202. If I take the first numerical value, it is approximately closer to. Right? I hope it is clear. Again I am explaining. 137 by 202. 137 by 202. By looking at a question, it is closer to 50%. Try to make the denominator in multiples of 100. It becomes easy. 136 by 200. So it is closer to 68%. It is closer to 68%. One student asked a doubt. Let us see. 329 by 637. 329 by 637. 3 by 6 is closer to 329 by 637. 3 by 6 is closer to 50%. So subtract, try to make the denominator closer to 100. 50% is 1 by 2. So numerator should be half. So it will be 311 divided by 600. So this is nothing but closer to 52%. If you know this approach, you can solve lot of questions very fast. 329 by 637. 637, try to make the denominator. Try to make the denominator. Try to make the denominator in the multiples of 100. Please listen carefully, sir. Try to make the denominator in the multiples of 100. Try to make the denominator in multiples of 100. Right? One by one I will discuss as many questions as possible. Those students who want concepts can write this class. You will fall in love, sir. 137 divided by 202. Right? 201 by 582. 201 by 582. Right? Why to make both of them even numbers, sir? Little bit of even numbers can be further simplified, right? 4 1114s are 4 314s are. You gave this number 113 by 1114. It is closer to 1 by 3. So subtract 14. 1 by 3 is 4. This is 110 by 300. This is nothing but 37%. I hope it is clear, right, sir? Clear, right? Now 201 by 582. 2 by 5. It is closer to 1 by 2 times or 1 by 3 times. So if it is closer to 1 by 3 times, it is 82. 82. Right? 82. I hope it is clear, right, sir? Subtract 82. Numerator it will be 27. So it will be 174. 174 divided by 500. So this is closer to 35%. Just by looking at a question, you can get the answer. You can get the answer. Third one, this is a difficult question. X equivalent to, people say it is difficult. I will try to make it a 5 seconds problem. Square root of 5 plus 5 minus 5 plus 5 minus and so on. Y is nothing but square root of 5 minus 5 plus 5 minus 5 plus and so on. Which of the options are right? X plus y plus 1 equivalent to 0. X plus y minus 1 equivalent to 0. X minus y plus 1 equivalent to 0. Y minus x plus 1 equivalent to 0. Y minus 1 plus 1 equivalent to 0. I have seen this problem in many textbooks. Method 1, it takes 1.5 to 2 minutes to solve the question. It takes 1.5 to 2 minutes to solve the question. Method 2. Method 2. Listen carefully how I am solving the question. Just give me 1 minute, sir. Square root of 5 plus 5 minus. For me, this question will take, if you understand the question, this question will take maximum 20 seconds to solve. If you know the approach, listen carefully to the approach. Method 1 is the traditional method. Method 2 is the ANC method. Method 2 is the ANC method. Listen carefully how to solve this question. Already we discussed, if this is not there, x is root of 5 plus root of 5 plus, it is nothing but greater than root 5. x is greater than root 5, right? Next one, y is already we discussed in the previous class. This is there. If it is not there, root of 5 minus root 5 minus, that means it is less than root 5. I hope it is clear. Root of 5 plus means it is greater than root 5. Root of 5 minus 8, it is less than root 5. That means x is greater than root 5, y is less than root 5. Can I say x is greater than y? X is greater than y, right? And can I say root always gives a positive value? X is a positive value, y is also positive value. X is a positive value, y is a positive value. First option is eliminated. X is positive, y is positive, 1 is positive. Positive plus positive plus positive. How can it be equivalent to 0? I hope it is clear, right? Idea clear? Next one. Suppose if I take x plus 1 equivalent to third option, x plus 1 equivalent to y. Fourth option, y plus 1 equivalent to x. Second option, x plus y equivalent to 1. X plus y equivalent to 1. Now if you see, right, this is eliminated. Why? Because x is greater than y. X is greater than y. I hope it is clear. Y is x plus 1. Y is x plus 1. Y is x plus 1 is, right? That means y should be greater than x, but the question is x is greater than y. This is eliminated, right? X plus y equivalent to 1. What do you mean by x plus y equivalent to 1? Right? X is a positive value, y is a positive value, and x is nothing but greater than root 5. Greater than root 5, it is 2 point something. 2 point something plus positive. How can it be 1? I hope you are all with me. I hope it is clear, right? Is it clear? You want me to explain again? Did I use any equation in this? By looking at a question itself, you are getting the answer. If you are getting the answer just by looking at a question, why do you need to, did I use any equation to solve it? Again I am explaining this question. Listen carefully. Listen carefully, because there are buffering issues. I will repeat it. X is nothing but root of 4 plus and root of 5 minus root of 5 plus. Second one, y equivalent to root of 5 minus root of 5 plus root of 5 minus, and so on. Just a simple observation, 10 seconds you will get the answer. X is nothing but root of 5 plus. Root of 5 plus is nothing but greater than root 5. Greater than root 5 is greater than root 4. X is greater than 2. Y is nothing but root of 5 minus. Under root 5 minus means it is less than root 5. Root value is always positive. X is positive and y is positive. X is positive and y is positive. Over answer. First option, x plus y plus 1 is 0. Positive plus positive plus positive. How can it be 0? Second option, x plus y is minus 1 is 0. X plus y minus 1 is 0. That means x plus y equivalent to 1. This is also eliminated. X is only greater than 2. Greater than 2 plus positive value. How can be equivalent to 1? Third one, x minus y plus 1 equivalent to 0. Y minus x plus 1 equivalent to 0. X is greater than y. If x is greater than y, what it will become? Third option, x plus 1 equivalent to y. Y is greater than x. Option is D. Right? I hope it is clear. There are two parts to think without ink. Right? Today's class is how to. The question is not of using pen. Question is using your mind. Can I have a look at answer options and can I play it around? If there is a possibility to play it around, I will definitely play it. HCF of 420, 1782. It is not in solving 10 to 20 problems. You should love aptitude. My role is to change the way you look at aptitude. Very easy, sir. Question to answer 30-35 seconds you can solve at least 30% of the questions. Invest more time and clear the cutoff. HCF of 420, 1782. Another original, right, competitive exam question. 7 cannot be answered because HCF of two even numbers answer will be an even. HCF of two even numbers answer will be an even number. 7 is not possible. 4 is not possible because if the answer is divisible by 4, 20 is divisible by 4, this is divisible by 4. This number should be divisible by 4. 82 is not divisible by 4 because HCF of 12, 16 is 4. This is divisible by 4, this is divisible by 4. This should be divisible by 4. This is divisible by 4, divisible by 4. 82 is not divisible by 4. 4 is out. If 4 is out, 8 is out. Answer is 6. Answer is 6. Vishaka, you have to be good in fundamentals. You have to be good in fundamentals. Seems like you have done some calculation mistake. Do not do that calculation mistake. HCF of 420, 1782. Where am I using the definition of HCF, sir? I am using my common sense, basic common sense which I am using it. HCF of two even numbers is even. Answer cannot be 7. Right? HCF of two numbers, if it is a multiple of 4, answer should be a multiple of 4. If it is 4, 420 is divisible by 4. 1782 is not divisible by 4. So if it is not divisible by 4, how can it be divisible by 8? Over answer. Second one, listen carefully to every question. That is the reason I said at the beginning, right? If you are listening to me for the first 5 minutes, do not judge so soon. Right after some time, if you can learn as many concepts as possible, you will be better than your best and your friends will look up to you in terms of aptitude. Like many of my students in top colleges, they don't speak to other people, they just come listen class because they know that they are good and they are being trained by Anil Nair. HCF of 210, 495, 980. Another stupid question, original question. If answer is 10, this is divisible by 10, this is divisible by 10. This should be divisible by 10. But 495 is not divisible by 10. If 10 is out, 20 is a multiple of 10, it is out. 15 is nothing but 15 is 5 into 3. If I take this number, it is divisible by 3. 980 is not divisible by 3. What is the answer? 5. Finish. 10 seconds problem. Right? HCF you cannot use. Digital sum of multiple numbers can be same. Right? You cannot use a digital sum. Again I am explaining. 210, 495, 980. 210 is divisible by 10, 980 is divisible by 10. If I assume the answer to be divisible by 10, 495 is not divisible by 10. It is eliminated. 10 is eliminated, 20 is eliminated, 15 is eliminated because it is divisible by 5 and 3. 980 is not divisible by 3. Finish.